see.
in the home of
You
the
take that route
elusive
north from the
Gassy.
patient and
Let the crew
foundation.
know we've
Quick
arrived.
stop there. And
Guinevere, we have arrived.
Yeah. I heard the intrepid adventurer, Percival.
Sir, Guinevere is aware.
hey,
And once again, the creature
Hey there.
is called
you have a second?
Bulgasari.
I was hoping to talk to you
I feel
about
the need
something.
to warn you again.
I'm Solomon
This
Harding.
is dangerous
I'm a doctor and
dangerous.
initiate with the Brotherhood of Steel.
I laugh in the face
I've got a
of
proposition
danger.
for you.
Don't you forget who you're talking to, Percy. I'm Rip Derrick, the man who decapitated a Doulahan, drowned a Kelpie, and
Oh,
is the
you're-
reason
You're that
people
vault dweller
hide
that's been helping us out.
Sir,
Ad
I'm
Victoriam.
picking up an anomaly on my
I guess I'm in
scanner.
luck.
There is an 84%
See,
chance
I signed up
that
with the Brotherhood for a
Bulgasari
chance to help people
is
across the
by
country.
near
But now that
occurrence
we're stationed in Atlas
Enough
Observatory, my
reminiscing.
ability to reach patients has been limited. I'm looking for a safe and relatively clean place to store supplies and catch my breath while on the road. If you're willing to let me spend time here, I can offer surplus supplies and some medical services for as low a cost as I can afford.
And for the 234th time, this is Korea.
Egad! You mean to tell me the communist cryptids trying to destroy capitalism can be found
You
all
could,
the way out
sure.
here? Hold that terrifying
Wouldn't be my
thought.
first time fending off a would-be bandit, though.
My keen
You'd also have the whole
hunter
Brotherhood
senses have
knocking your
picked
door
up a
down.
large tapir
I,
like creature in the
wouldn't
thick
recommend
brush.
that.
That's not a bowl of gassy. Percival, what is
Well,
this? Sir,
I don't really have much
that
proof,
is
but I'm not really asking for a handout or anything. Hopefully my services can speak for themselves. I just need a small spot for myself. Stay out of your way, and I'll be around if you need any assistance. Do we have a deal?
If you are quite done being dramatic, sir, it appears to be consuming our supplies.
No.
Thank you.
Great elephant is
This will
eating
give me
my
the chance to
lamb
help a
can,
lot of
Mama
people.
Dolce.
I really appreciate
I
it.
was saving that for my post-battle feast. Now it's personal.
Ad Victoriam.
If this thing wants
How can
to
I
go
be of
one-on-one
assistance?
with the incredible Rip Derrick, I'll give it a fight it won't soon forget.
Of course. Just tell me where it hurts.
That got him. Now to collect my prize. Top drawer shot if I ever saw one. Wouldn't you say so, Guinevere?
Rip, wait. It's not that.
Sir, Guinevere is right. Sensors indicate that the creature is not dead.
You mean that ingenious use of America's finest soft drink? Of course. I haven't had the chance to thank your overseer or the vault dweller that provided the sample, but we owe them our lives. And look on your face.
Seems to be growing more
You're not telling me.
powerful. May I
That was you?
recommend the cryo shells this time?
Oh, poppycock! I shot it. It's dead. I have never missed my mark.
Wow.
Not even once.
You saved a lot of lives, you know.
Promise.
Remind me to buy you an
Well,
ice cold
sometimes
Nuka
the
Cola.
creature hiding in
This
the
time,
spawn.
without your
Exactly.
antibodies
Not
in it.
even once. What a dirty commie move.
That little
You're
scratch.
full of gas.
I wouldn't waste your caps treating it.
Bullshit.
Come back when I can
The
see out the
fact
other
is,
side.
swiped at me as I recounted tales of victory.
You seem fine to me.
But I'm afraid
Drink
your
more water,
razor-sharp
try and get a
claws
good
have
night's
done
sleep.
nothing to my perfectly chiseled
You
chest.
seem fine to me.
Nothing
Drink more
except
water,
free
try and
the
get a good
blood
night's
of
sleep.
Real, true American hero.
Sure thing.
The Bulgasari seems to be fixated on me.
If it isn't my favorite
I now
patient.
fear I may be its next source of iron. If it isn't too big of an inconvenience, could I get your... Oh,
It's good to have a place to rest for a bit.
Naturally.
Long trips on the
Daring is
road really
always
take their
there
toll.
to save the day. Guinevere,
Sorry.
give me the
I just
gold
reminded
shoulder.
myself of toll roads.
Irregularly
Ugh.
do, Rip. Except this time, it's literal.
sorry to interrupt,
Sure.
sir, but at moments
I don't know if
like
I'm a model
these, I
member,
really
but I can
regret
try and
you
fill you in as much as I
replacing
can.
all of my arms with
It's the least I can do.
non-combat tools.
Oh, Percy, why would
As a
you need to
community,
protect
I think they're
yourself
fine company.
when you have the
As a
power of
team,
America
I don't think
right
I've
here
ever
with
felt
my
safer.
patented cold shoulder shotgun and the freezing chill of its cryo rounds.
What?
I
You mean
am
like their ideals and methods?
unstoppable.
There's some elements I can wholeheartedly get behind, that's for sure. Teamwork, structure, discipline, just like my army days. There's some other elements that worry me, if I'm being honest. I'm comfortable with how this group here thinks, but, well, from the literature I've gotten my hands on, it seems like things are run a little differently in California. I think the metaphorical chain of command is getting awfully taut, if you catch my meaning.
The only way you could mess with a shotgun like that is if you you shot straight up. Oh, what's this? It looks like the only thing that doesn't miss every
Now,
shot it takes.
I only know
Oh,
what I've read.
sorry.
Initiates like me have never actually been a
Rip,
part of the
which
California
means it's
Brotherhood.
time for me to
We
earn
were
my
picked up along the
paycheck.
way.
Let me grab
But from
my
what I
stick pass.
gather, there's a lot more talk about hoarding technology than helping folk. How did that holotape put it? Help protect people from themselves? Something like that. I can appreciate where they're coming from, but my obligations are to help people by, well, helping people.
On irrelevant details like medicine. After a triumphant battle like that, there you have it, dear listeners. Another tale, another trophy for the mantle. The moral of
Mutiny?
today's story
Well,
is,
don't be putting words in my mouth. I don't think it's that serious, but I do think the folk out here take good advantage of the autonomy that the distance provides.
tune in next time for more exciting exploits.
Well,
and
that.
another incredible
I don't have a lot of thoughts to share on that. Or at least, I'm cautious about sharing what thoughts I do have. I just know this. I joined this group because it was the best way I could help people across the country. Taking away a few plasma rifles here and there. I can sleep at night if that's the cost. Anytime. Just, don't make me regret sharing what I did. Not everyone is as keen on discussing the way things are done.
Today. Got any specials running?
I had spent the last 2 decades wandering to every burnt-out settlement and smoking crater in the ground I could find. The world was in need of healing, and I had the skills to do it. But I could only do so much alone. I'd hear about a community with some sick kids, or someone with a chronic illness. If I went to help, I would be turned away. They didn't want to risk letting some stranger into their mix. And I don't blame them, really. It's a rough world out there, but when I saw the Brotherhood roll in, people could not turn them away. Reminded me of my time in the Army. Where we went, there was a sense of safety, security. I wanted to take advantage of that, help people on the road. Sure enough, they led me to plenty of people in need. Fine by me. What else did you need? Want to get personal? That's fine. That's fine. I'm not paying rent after all. Okay. Couldn't hurt to answer a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about it. My parents helped run the chapel at their hospital. The runner-up for my name was Ichabod, so I think I got off pretty lucky with Solomon. I like it, though. Makes me feel wise. Maybe a little wiser than I actually am. Truth is, I come from a long, long line of doctors. But growing up, it never stuck. Lost interest in school. Couldn't make the grades. The Army felt like a place I could make a difference, so I enlisted right out of high school. Well, not the way I would have guessed. First time in active combat, me and a few guys from my unit got separated from the group. Artillery fire brought a whole cliffside down between us and our base. About 20 minutes later, when I found myself stitching up our medic, the calling finally caught up to me. Maybe it was in my blood, maybe saving lives just felt more rewarding than taking them, but that experience changed things for me. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Having 2 doctors as parents will teach you a few of the basics. It's not like I performed open heart surgery on the spot. A piece of shrapnel hit her in the thigh. It was causing heavy blood loss. But my medic survived. I flew out to the Capitol to get a few medals pinned on my chest, and then my CO pushed for me to be enrolled in OCS. Spent a few years on the track to an MD when a certain apocalyptic occurrence brought it to a premature end. Doesn't make much of a difference to me, to be honest. But next time you're bleeding out from the ears from some swamp fungus, I just might charge extra.
Boss, if anyone drinks the water after it was contaminated, they could get
My
sick.
family goes back
We have to
generations in
tell
Detroit,
parents so they can fix
but
it.
my path has led me all over.
about this.
I can thank the Army for that one.
It'll be our
When the
heads
bombs
on the
hit,
chopping block.
I was about a year from getting my MD at a university well away from home. I traveled all around after that, before bumping into Paladin Romanus Group, that is.
Tommy, spit it out already. What's this secret meeting all about?
Barbara, we've been working together here in the reactor for what seems
Well,
like forever.
if you're asking if I was able to get a piece of paper and a title before the world turned sideways,
Pretty crazy.
nuh-uh. Time wasn't on my side there. But the world has changed a lot since then. And you could fill a library with the sort of nonsense ailments that our wonderful wasteland can produce. So am I a doctor? No. But am I a doctor?
Sure.
You better believe
Remember
it.
when we were all playing Catch the Commie in his quarters a few weeks back?
Are you talking about
I
the
guess it's a
game we
side
messed
effect to
up
having a
where
good
no
bedside
one
manner.
was the commie?
Patients tend to open up to me.
Yes, that
They just
game.
need someone to talk
I
to.
dealt those cards
From rookies
myself,
to
Bob.
top brass.
I just know I
Everyone
didn't
just
mess it
needs a
up.
chance to be vulnerable.
That was
Since
pretty
even the
strange.
most routine
But
checkups can
I
leave you
don't
buck
understand
naked
what
save
you're
for a
on
flimsy
about.
gown.
What I'm on
Cultivating
about
vulnerability
is
is
this.
already my forte.
What is that? A card from our board game?
Not just any card. It's the Commie card. I found it in Eric's trash after the game.
I don't think
implying
breaking
that you
doctor-patient
cheated? The man's
confidentiality is in my
frantically
best
insane.
interest.
He always holds
But
the
you should
door
talk to them
open
yourself.
for you,
I couldn't tell
even
you
though
much about the
they're
members back in
automatic.
California,
Even
but the
for
folk that came over
robots.
with Paladin Romani are
There's
good
more
people.
to it than that,
I
I'm
tell you,
afraid.
they've
A
got
few
some
days
stories.
ago, I saw him sneaking around the conservatory near the garden.
Under that
A
armor,
day later,
they're just
the
normal
overseer
people
sends
like you or
everyone
me.
that message on our pip
They've got
box to be on the
aspirations and
lookout for
anxieties.
food.
They worry if they're
You're
doing
being
enough or if
paranoid.
they're doing
He's
too
always
much
in the
or
gardens.
if they should be
He
doing anything at all.
volunteers to
Their
help those who
determination might
desperately
seem
pull the
steel-clad,
weeds. Do
pardon
you
the pun.
honestly think that
they're very
Eric,
human
the
at
head
heart.
of Vault Security, is stealing our food?
Not just
Of course.
stealing it, Bob. Don't you remember him bringing that salsa and corn chips to my place last
Would you
time we
look at
played
the
board
time?
games?
I've got a very
Of course I remember.
sick
It was
patient.
delicious.
Gonna need to review these charts here for a
Where
few
have you
hours.
ever seen them serve
Maybe the
salsa
next
and
day or
corn
two.
chips in the vault?
Well, I suppose
All right, then.
could have had it for a
Be
while
seeing you.
and been saving it for a special occasion.
Barbara, please, just think about it. He's never been the commie when we play. Not only is he cheating in the game, but he's also serving us stolen food. That makes us accomplices.
Oh no. I ate so much of it. What do we do?